200.
Tusk, do you already have the link? Or do I need to send anyone? Okay. Okay, then Nayeem, you said Ilios, and then Tusk, I'll let you pick one of his maps afterwards. Actually, no, we're gonna watch King's Row afterwards, because I know you play a little bit of Ryan on that one. Please mute the VOD. I don't want to hear myself. Okay.
Ready for
Yep.
battle.
Are you both in here?
Yeah.
Tusk. Tusk. Okay. Okay, it's about 7 seconds behind.
3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture.
I would make a big rotation all the way around like you're doing. Going for the boop, okay. If they come through this left side, so where you rotated originally is fine. If they go to the left, you should try to sneak around through this way and come up behind them to try to boop them. It doesn't matter if they're in the well or not, just pass shields and stuff like that. If they go to the right side, make that same rotation where you did against the SIG, but go this way. And then boop them forward. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Could have gone for a slam. Good use of shields. I wouldn't go in too deep. Yeah, you're okay. So you don't want to go in too deep there. Yeah, you had a really good adaptive shields, but that only lasts for like 5 seconds, I think. You were at like 100 HP, and if they would have started focusing you, you would have died. Like all that Tracer had to do was chase you down, and you lost.
Yeah.
Okay, instead of going for the grapple that you did, you could have gone for a slam. How you grappled originally is you shot like right here. Instead, if you shoot for like either this ceiling or right here, you might have been able to boop them outside over into this area where your team can more easily see them. Yeah, you held onto that grapple a little bit too long. Small rooms like that, especially with like the pillar the way it is, you're not going to be able to really be able to do a full spin to win move here, just because how small the room is. At least I don't think you can. Or if you do, you're going to be hitting walls. So you're just going to, you just want to go through the roll through and then poking them from behind. That was a bad res from us. Nice roll through. Oh yeah, chase pops off. Didn't need to pop shields there. I mean, it's fine, just because by the time they push through again, you're gonna have them back, but... doesn't really look like you're corner peeking. You want to use your time as best as you can, either quarter peeking this angle, or you want to corner peek where the other bit of the team is. Good. Massive. Okay, I don't know why you're shooting the BAP when there's a drone up. Your focus should be on the drone as soon as that happens. Dude, I didn't even hear a connection on his Erosa, but good shit. If a player's just gonna stand still like that, make sure you just leave him. So for where I like to sit on ball, at least for this first bit, a lot of people I think have gotten used to when playing a ball against this map is that they're going to be looking through the roll through here. You're not necessarily going to knock someone into the pit this way unless they're standing like right here. But I prefer to hang up here just because once they come through, you know how many are coming through the main choke instead of on a flank. You can call that, and you can go for a slam, or you can go just do a knock through, because as soon as they round this corner, they're going to play shield, and if you swing through, you're going to be pushing them past the shield. Instead of them not having a shield place, they get booped, and then they place a shield down right in front of them, which, yes, fucks up their shield, but it doesn't push them past the shield to where your team would like to see them. Make sense?
Yeah. Setting up the space.
Yep, this is fine. Didn't need shields there. Hog wasn't paying attention to you, so he wasn't going to focus you. Messed up the grapple, but nice. So I don't really like these mines because the only thing it does is protect anyone on your team, which no one's even over here, from them pushing in, when all they have to do, especially for like the duplicate or the tracer, is just come out this way. Oh wait, that's Chase, and it's sunless. Fuck me. Yeah. Okay, good call. Sorry, I didn't realize that Sunless and Chase were these two. I thought that was Chase. Okay, then yeah, never mind. These mines are okay just because the Tracer either has to go the long way or, has to shoot the mines and take time away from actually damaging instead. Or the Sig has to rotate this way or burn his shield on mines. So, not a bad minefield. My bad. Unlucky. Big nade. Okay, good. The call was made against them. Good poop and scoop. You shouldn't be focusing on a hog, you focus on those squishies. Not too bad there. You need to be pushed up more. Don't go back to your team. There's a couple of times where you were almost on your side of the point instead of at least during non-fighting times when you should have been forward facing, scouting, that kind of thing.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mobility increase.
Okay, for the most part, you want to be playing on the left side, not the right side. Holding that left corner. Yep.
Enemy Target located.
And in the future, Chu shouldn't be with you when you hold this. You place your shield a little bit too far back. You need to be placing it almost, like right here. And kind of angled this way so that anyone shooting this way will only hit a barrier, and anyone looking through this small sight line won't be able to hit anything but barrier either. Good, you're being patient with Fortify. Good. Yep, focus Diva. Good pull. Ooh. Stop worrying about the echo. You're not. It's not your job to really shoot her. Bad shield from you. Should have just played it safe on the point.
Installing updates.
Overclocked and duplicating Diva.
Okay, if you're gonna do that shield to point, you need to be doing that much closer, because now you have 4 seconds where if they had a Widow, you would have been dead because you don't have a barrier to protect you. So if you're gonna do that, do it either as soon as you get out of spawn to try it, see if it works for you. If not, you know, try to find a different angle. But don't do it any time after the Mega, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Good attempt with the pull. It's okay. I was about to say, go for that pull as soon as you see the rest coming.
No one can hide from my sight. Barrier activated. Vitality level increased.
Good pull. Good pull. Good use of your Imposite. Push forward, push forward. They're one down. They don't have anyone really to initiate hard in. Just push forward. Bad shield. Like, that box right here, once you get a pick, that's where you should be pushing up to. For the most part, when they're pushing in and you guys are running double shield, you want to try to use your advantage of having more of a long distance comp, as in Orisa, Widow, and Echo, and Bap all shoot long range, right? They want to get in close in order to do their damage. Tracer, the Winston, the Diva. So making sure that we're using as long distance as we can, not as long distance as we can, but like using a safe distance for us in order to give them hell as soon as they come through that first choke where the broken building is, where the Mega is what we need to be doing instead of backing up all the way to here. This is just giving them all of that space that we just won in the last fight. By being all the way back here, you're basically inviting them in for a free dive with almost no pressure. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, and especially once we get the pick on the monkey, this is where you should be posted up, is like right here. Because this is you taking even more space because you got that first pick. If they take this fight, they're going into an advantage 5v6. Good bongo. Good focus. Massive. Bad shield. You need to place it on point if you're trying to contest. And when you're contesting from point, you want to do it right where you're standing. You really need a button where it goes back, like add a first, third person back to the person you're spectating. And yeah, you get fucked by the shit at the bottom. That bomb just saved their chances big time.
Boosting up.
There is no obligation.
Should have stuck with the arrest. I think you go back to change back.
Barrier in place.
Okay, so having a shield up there for the Widow is not the best place to have it, because if you look at their comp, no one's gonna be able to shoot her. I mean, the only damage you're gonna be blocking for the Widow is from the Echo. Everyone else has to be like within close range in order to hit her. So instead, saving your barrier is the better move. But spawn nitpick. Fuck. Don't use E. No, don't use E. If you can, just die as fast as you can. Okay, or you grab Mega. Never mind. Yeah, just switch back to Orisa. But you switching to... well, okay, ball, but... Never mind then. I was going to say, if you were switching back to Orisa, that just cost you probably 50% of your ult. Didn't need shields there. Good peel. Good slam. Yep, make sure no, you should have grabbed the Mega before you went in. Yeah, see, you wouldn't have had to go for this Mega. No, you shouldn't worry about the spawn trap or the pressuring the tracer. You need to be dealing with shit on your team. If you guys already had point, I'd say yeah, that would be fine, but you didn't. Focusing the Mercy, good, especially when she reses, not the Winston. I would have chased the Mercy. Again, leave them if they're about to suicide. Okay, I didn't think you needed to chase the Echo. One, she has a Mercy pocket, and no one else is really going to be able to follow up with you. So when you initially went for that grapple towards the Echo, instead of following through with it, just keep the momentum and and stay on the high ground. But instead, we just gave their Echo a decent amount of ult charge because of it. Good try. That was ballsy. Ballsy in the sense that he almost got knocked off.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Good minefield coverage. Lucky that D.Va has bad aim. When you got knocked towards the edge, go for the slam, and then try to roll outside. If they're going to be blocking the door, one, you can't go for the grapple fireball through. And two, they're just going to body block you from point, so just go around to the right side and try to get in through a different door.
Ready for combat.
Good slam. Held on to the grapple too long. So basically what you're trying to do with ball, you're trying to maximize the amount of time, or the most amount of damage you can get at every point, right? So once your cooldowns have been used, and so let's just rewind this real quick. I'll explain. Basically what I'm trying to get at is that you spend too much of your time worrying about making sure your cooldowns are very impactful. So more or less, basically your grapple. When grapple is more of a, in a sense, more of a throwaway cooldown, or not throwaway, but when it goes off of cooldown, that's when you're using it, basically. So this is fine. Shields were fine. When you did the slam, you could have gone out of ball form and shot someone for a little bit. Build mines faster. Okay. Okay, you get that first boop. As soon as that first boop is done, I'm letting go of the grapple and I'm trying to focus someone down. You try to go for the slam. Doesn't work out. You see the or the chase, not the reaper. Good slam. Good, yep. Farm. Okay, as soon as you're done farming mines, I'd say you could just get the fuck out of dodge. Because after that, you're just feeding alt charge to their team. Okay, so when it comes to your Orisa play, you need to be a little bit more aggressive and wary of your shield. Your shield placements are either too passive and too far back, or you're just not placing them the right way. You need to be holding up more forward and more aggressive positions. Like I said, for your ball, making sure that you're not spending so much time trying to get value out of one cooldown, especially such a small one that is grapple. I thought your shield usage looked better on that map. What else? Like Tusk said, make sure you're following up with the nades. I didn't think it was that bad. There wasn't too much to say about that. Let's go to. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted.
Traveling to Havana. Now entering King's Row.
Oh, I hated it. I hated this game.
Stay out of the water.
Nah. I mean, yeah, no. I mean, I tried.
Okay, King's Row is a specific map where every time you come through this, especially out of the gates on attack, you want to try to bait out, see if there's a wall. So, like, a lot of the times, at least this is what I do. I mean, I know quite a few people do it, but a mate could be on either on the left or right side looking for a wall off. With how far back they're playing and without a Lucio, you can kind of gather that they're not going to be going for a play like this just because they will have little follow-up compared to if they're playing like right here at the statue. But for most games, even if you don't see where they're playing, just kind of when you do the bait or try to bait the wall by going in and then back out again, just to make sure there's no Mei. So like I would look to the left, bait in and out. If I don't see a Mei there, turn right, in and out. Mei is not there, push through. You have a free choke to go through.
I bet.
Fire Strike, make sure you're leading it to where you think they're going to walk, not at them. You could have gone for a couple more swings. You had barrier, or you had bubble up. Yeah, stop going for these. You need to stop going for these one swing shields. I mean, you've already burnt your shield just by doing that. When you get your bubble, you need to go aggressive, and if you're at the HP that you're at now, you can still be more aggressive. You know, take a couple swings. Go for it. He ain't wrong. Decent Fire Strike. Okay, now you start to kite. Your Moria's already dead. Just shield up. No. Okay, anytime you're rotating, you're trying to fall back, do not stay at the statue. They're just going to push you and kill you. You're already low. If this does happen for some reason, pin out. Just don't walk forward, because you do this and you die.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the Rhine 1v1, you need to realize how much ult charge the Rhine has and kind of try to gauge it. With how passive you were playing and how many swings he got through. Anytime one team wins a fight, for the most part, you can kind of guess that they're going to have a higher ult charge than you. So, one, you were passive, so you only have 50% ult charge. So you already... if the Rhine takes 2 more swings than you do throughout that fight, or it takes an extra swing throughout that fight, most likely he's going to have ult charge, especially if you're at 50. Or, yeah, you're around 50. Plus, they won the fight, so you should know that he is close, if not already has ult. Shield up for your team. Yeah. That was such a good wall by their Mei. Tusk, have you seen this bot? Alright, I'll show you. Yeah. Okay. I'll just show you what this Mei does. It was actually... Oh, fuck, I just missed it. Yeah. Okay, ready? Watch this shit. Like, come on, dude. That is a fucking wall and a half. Holy shit. Okay. Going for a fire strike like this, just jiggle peek it. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Just jiggle peek it. Don't walk out like that, because, I mean, even though you only took 50 damage, that's still giving them all charge. Just do the jiggle peek in and out. You know. Do we want to talk about it?
No. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. You were bubbled. Yeah, sure. Remember, go for the jiggle peaks for fire strikes. Okay, so as a tank, not only do you have abilities such as Rhine Shield, such as Bubble, such as Adaptive Shield, such as Orisa Barrier, right? There's also your massive health pool. That's another way you're supposed to be tanking. Look at your shield health compared to your own health. Sure, you have full health right now, but your shield is more, almost to a sense, is almost more as important, or if not more, than your own health. By you having your shield at 500, it's the same as your health pool right now. You should be trying to take some of their poke on yourself instead of on your shield. One, this gives alt charge to your healers. It allows you to save your barrier health, and you're constantly just holding it up instead of flicking it, or taking the damage on your health pool instead. Which, since you have such a huge health pool, you for the most part you're gonna be fine. You're gonna get healed up. You're gonna be good to go no matter what. Good. I like the aggressiveness. Unlucky, he caught you during a fire strike, but Maddie got it with the beat. Whenever you hear your McCree High Noon and you're like that close to the Rhine, I would go for a pin, just because if they're hiding behind the Rhine shield or trying to get out, as soon as you pin that Rhine, they're all dead. Or at least a couple of them are going to die. Good pin. Yep, keep going forward. You don't need the shield flick like this too much, or for as long as you're doing it. You don't need to hold shield right here. That's just a Zarya. Put your shield down to regen health.
Yeah. I'm making one soon.
Okay, when they have Ant Matrix like that, don't try not to shield. As much as possible, just wait at either we're waiting out the Ant Matrix, or we're popping Speed and Cole and just booking A-lines straight at them so that they can't use the Ant Matrix. By you having your shield like that, you just burned half your barrier for like 2 seconds of it being up. Not all times, but
I will not give up the fight.
specifically, yeah. I mean, you could have pinned, but if Maddie had speed, just use speed. For the most part, when you're pinning, you want to go for short distance pins, unless you're trying to use it specifically for long distance. So you're trying to, get out or chase, that kind of thing. But short distance pins that aren't going to carry you halfway across the map. So from where you're at to the left wall where I paused, or to the wall that's like straight in front of you, those are short distance pins compared to from like this wall to the tunnel or to the cart. Those are long distance pins. Okay, anytime both Rhines are on this corner like this, here, I'm going to rewind just to show you what the other Rhine did, because what he did was right in how you should be poking it. So anytime he's swinging, he is coming out for a second to get that hit on you, and then he's backing up. Well, it's specifically in that one swing, at least. Yeah, good. Make sure you're shielding just to get you out. This is a fat shatter from you. Good. Lovely. I don't think you should have pinned there just because you were low. All the McCree had to do was stun and flash you. Let's say they did have people coming back and they weren't running a Mercy. They could have been able to capitalize off of a 5v6 or a 5v5 if they all, that kind of thing. Which they really wouldn't have just because of how close the cart was, but just for future reference. Yep, good. Make sure you're lowering your shield so that you're not taking any more damage. To it, at least. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Don't run into a dragon.
There is still more to my tale.
You need to keep this moving.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yeah, I should have been shadow tracking.
Sorry, I'm trying to look something up so that you can use it. Just give me a second. Yep. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, that code is for a Rhine shatter blocking, Rhine pinning. Basically, it teaches you how to countercharge with your reaction and how to block shatter with your reactions. It also has a setting where you can switch it to Ana to block sleep off of sound cue, to block nades off of sound cue. But definitely use that when you can, and it will, I promise, it'll probably increase how many shatters you block. Okay, bad pin. You're lucky our team had, Cole up to bail you out, but you didn't need to pin there. Especially at such low health, they would have just focused you and you would have died. Just stick with your team and wait for speed to go aggro on them. Yep.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
All better. Now.
No. When your Orisa barrier is up, you do not need to be using barrier yourself. Just let that one burn and then use your shield. Again, right now you don't need it. You're just wasting your shield health. Yeah, swing on him, swing on him, swing on him. You keep swinging on him. No, this is just a scrim. This is against Wildfire. Good kill. Yeah, it was a 3-1. With Amp Matrix like that, I would have been fine if you pinned through, just because, one, you have Amp Matrix so that Laz's heals are going to be good. You're at full health, and they had already had 2 down. Facts. Facts. Good attempt on the pin, but kind of saved your ass. I think you played it safe there for the most part of you not dying, but when you go for that pin, make sure you're gonna connect with it. Yeah. Okay, so you had to go for a pin in that case just because of the
Shatter.
Yeah, the shatter. If they had if they actually had good follow up on that, you guys would have lost first point. Instead of where you were playing on that one side, Chu for the most part is your main shield. So kind of flicking back and forth and checking in between hotel and like right here. So you're just kind of jumping back and forth, seeing who's where, that kind of thing. As soon as you see that Rhine, you're looking at the Rhine, for the most part.
Enemy turret destroyed. Never die. Special attack.
Yeah, I think I have.
You tried to go for the shatter, it's fine. How I like to shatter personally is, and especially in this Rhine 1v1, is to, how I do it, I usually get a couple swings in, have the Rhine mirror those swings, and try to catch him off guard by throwing in a shatter. So basically think of it like boxing, so you know, you're basically throwing a couple jabs in, and then every once in a while you're going to throw that hook in, you know what I mean? You're just gonna throw something different at them, or you try to look for the other Rhine to have tells, but yeah, that'll take time. Again, if you don't see this Rhine, you know that he's in this hotel. Good, good. You're beating on this Rhine. That's perfect. Pretty sure we don't full hold. Oh, we'll see. We also only have lamp though compared to their two. Yep. We're one. That gets a good pick. They have a good shatter. Barrier's dead. Honestly, I don't think that was necessarily on you. I don't think we should have used Amp Matrix to match theirs. Our shields were already low. You were already low. We should have just kited that and tried to play out of LOS from it. And waited for the recontest. Right now, we're playing to full hold them here. If we just give them 1, possibly even 2 ticks, then we can come back when after the Amp Matrix has expired, then touch point. But right here, you're just trying to build all Don't throw ult like that, especially if you're gonna die.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, it was, but that's alright.
Yeah, we should have given him 2 ticks because we already got 3.
Yep.
Makes sense.
And anytime they cap first, never go out of the left door, always go out the right when it comes to that train spawn. Okay, as a Rhine, you should be telling your team you need to push up here. This, where you're holding now, is not the optimal position. You want to hold underneath that archway so that you can be able to do stuff by sitting here. All you have, like, one, it closes the distance for you, and you're able to do stuff instead of just holding shield right here. And you can do that swing that I was talking about on second point where I went to the other Rhine's POV of, you know, you turn this corner, swing, back. Turn this corner, swing, back. That kind of thing. You can still push forward. They're mirroring it. Yes, they're mirroring it in the same way. Yep, just shield up here. Okay, it's not your job to worry about Ant Matrix or field. Once they pop that Ant Matrix, you should be trying to either shield it or shield in front of them instead from them using it. Do you know what I mean? So like your shield is where your shield is before the Ant Matrix in between the Ant Matrix and the person. Basically, that's where you want your shield.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. Like you gotta do it at the end, right? Yeah, you.
I'll explain a couple of things afterwards, and I'll try to show you. Yeah, it's just unlucky. He kind of got fucked. Shouldn't have pushed up that far. That's the only thing I can really say about that. Yeah.
Not over. I'll feel satisfied.
Don't use shatter here. Just contest point. But if Laz gives you lamp right on the cart, that's when you can start swinging. You know, you're not going to die instantly, and until they focus that immortality field down. Basically, what you want to do if you have that lamp and you're contesting in this situation, take a couple swings, and then afterwards you just back off and shield up again. But you guys weren't going to lose this fight. They already had 2 picks from the start. You guys need to scrim again. I'm tired of looking at the same damn bots. Don't eat fire strikes, they don't taste good. Yep. No, it should bap Lucio for sure, but Maddie wasn't doing much on Zen. Yep. Yeah. Having an elude, whether this is comp or whether this is in scrims, Lucio just enables you to be more aggressive, period. Hold that first corner to look for early fire strike. You want to build shatter as fast as possible. Again, don't eat fire strikes. Okay, as a Ryan, you definitely want to try to get caught up in that flux, just so if any of your other teammates are so like in that specific flux, you want to get caught in it, because so that you can block any damage that comes when they're in midair. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Simulations indicate high probability of victory.
So either look for the counter charge or shield up for blocking it. Yeah. That's right. Okay, now let me show you what I mean with a couple other things. Yep. Yep. Okay. So first thing, like I said, when you're either doing an Orion V1v1 or you're holding a corner tight like how you were, this is how you should be going around the corner. You know what I mean? You're going back and forth. You're not going too far so that they're going to poke you down, but you're going close enough so that you can hopefully, you know, you're hitting the Rhine and then you're backing. You're hitting the Rhine, you're backing. That make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So the hitbox of Rhine, so if I'm just looking at this bot, I only hit the one bot. I don't hit that bot, okay? One swing, I hit one bot. Now, if you're following through, so think of it like a baseball bat. You know, when you're swinging, you're swinging through, right? Or even golf. Ryan applies in the same way. So, same position, looking at this, I hit both. Does that make sense? So just over-exaggerate your swings, basically. And what I like to do wherever okay, so I'm coming up to this, I see two of them standing right next to each other. When I swing, I over-exaggerate and I start moving towards that person again. So every time you're following in with the swing of your movement.
It's like dancing.
Kind of.
I mean, only if, yeah, I mean, in the scripts, yeah, if it seems to.
I mean, either way, I think you should.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, of course. I hope yeah,
Not
thank
shock
you.
the team, but the player, the streamer. I'm just gonna teach you something at least on Winston real quick. So, do you know the melee animation cancel for Winston?
Yeah, with the slam.
Yeah, so you're going up, and it's right before you land, you're meleeing.
You punch,
Deals that
yeah.
extra damage. So, look at that bot's health compared to this. Well, I guess that's not fair. Give me a second. So, that bot's health compared to this one's. You knocked maybe a bar and a half. Oh, fuck. Not that one. Compared to 2 bars on this one. You just, it's more damage in a short amount of time. It's a good burst combo. So,
Yeah.
start weaving that
But
in.
I weave some punches in sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, saves you ammo for your TTK and ammo count for DPS per second.
Okay, so next thing for Primal. I'm gonna send you another video I want you to watch. So what do you think, in your personal opinion, what's the hardest thing to do as Winston? So for Ball, it's possibly like some of the tech, like wall jumping or jumping off of a person, that kind of thing, right? What do you think the hardest
yeah,
thing, to a degree, for like new beginners?
Yeah, to the
Right.
to the degree.
What do you think the hardest thing is for Winston, in your opinion?
Probably close juggling.
Okay, so the video that I'm gonna have you watch is gonna improve your juggling almost tenfold. I showed it to Tusk. He watched it. After that, his juggling improved a lot. So anytime you juggle, yeah. So anytime you juggle, same thing
Yeah, I
with
watched that
Rhine.
one.
You want to over exaggerate your hits. Say. Well, you want to not over exaggerate them, but when. Fuck. I don't think I have the code. So basically, when you're doing the swing, you don't want to hit them with your hand necessarily. You want to hit them like right after your hand, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
the aftermath.
Yeah.
You wanna hit it after swing. Yeah, I know that.
And anytime you do, you hit with your hand once, and then you jump, and as you follow, you over exaggerate. So like, when you hit them, they're going in a straight line instead of when you hit them, they're just going to the way that your hand's going. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, watch the whole video just again, and start practicing it. No, it's like a five tip type of thing. There's multiple different jumps with Winston. So you have a long jump where you're holding forward. You have a short jump. Well, that was actually a really bad example. My bad. You have a short jump, which is basically you pressing back on your left analog stick while you jump forward. It basically pulls you back. I mean, you can control your jump a lot in midair, like
Yeah,
a
I
shit
do
ton.
that.
So just work on your leaps and work on doing like quick little flicks, kind of thing. So like, so you're tasing, flicking up. You're about to die, except hit that. That kind of thing. Yeah, so I'll send that video to you, but other than that, I just gotta see Winston play, but right now your ball's fine, and you don't necessarily need, give me a second. But you don't really need to practice him right now just because simply he's not meta, and I want you to focus more on Orisa. Orisa particularly at the moment, but also Ren.
Unfortunate.
Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. I got some Winston games.
What's up?
I'll get some Winston games in.
Sure. Definitely. And, yeah, I'll send that video. There's also a workshop that you can practice your juggling. It's actually really good. But it's on, like, Junkertown, which, if you think of Junkertown, you don't have many obstacles, at least on first point, to be able to keep the
that's how they do
juggle.
it.
Yeah. To keep the juggle within, boundaries. Yakpung. Yeah, that's when Yakpung was on Defiant. Okay. Go ahead and try the code that I sent you, and then when you can, and then watch the video for the primal juggle, and try to practice it and incorporate it. So using the codes, don't just watch it and think, okay, I got to do that next time. Watch it, and like as you watch it, you're practicing and trying to perform those juggles. Make sense?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Yep. But good job overall, Naeem. We'll try to get another VOD review next week. So, alright. I'll catch you guys later.
I've learned that eating ultimates on Sigma is like the easiest shit in the entire fucking world.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you'll see.
Alright, I'm gonna wait and see if Laz is joining, and then we'll go ahead and start.
Okay, yeah. I read Zarya's like a book. Tracers too.
Alright there, Chief.
Every game I've played on Sigma, whenever the other teams had a Zarya or Tracer, I've eaten their ultimate.
Okay, fuck it, I'm not waiting for him.
What? Yeah, I don't think he's getting on, honestly. If he gets on, it'll probably be later. What's your SR right now?
36.
3750.
36.0 something on support. 36.80 on tank, I think. Something like that.
Nice. Nice.
Yep, that's what you get when you play with Maddie.
Yeah, there's a reason I'm not playing with Maddie.
I'm not even gonna play with Chase anymore. If I'm playing with anyone, it's either Laz, Gek, or Naeem. Because they at least take... And you, yeah, obviously. But, they actually take comp seriously, so... And
No
Chase just
time,
doesn't.
man.
I don't know, I basically only solo queue. I'll play with Ian and I'll play with you, that's about it. Maybe Gek every once in a while.
No
Gek's
way.
pretty cool. If we get tank, you can play mid tank unless it's Ryan.
Okay, I don't care.
Double kill.
Let them out.
Yeah, this is loud.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Felt good when I woke up in the morning.
Double kill.
It's so damn loud. Holy shit.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Dude, support queue times have been going up so much. Like, most nights it's like a 10-minute queue.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I'm gonna see what our team plays. Oh, they have Simp Collector, he's pretty good. Ursig.
Yep.
Okay.
Your safety is my primary concern.
I think Simp Collector is probably gonna play Hog, or maybe
Be ready
Zarya.
to adapt if necessary.
Attackers incoming.
I don't got anyone else on their team. Bish Mala on ours is decent.
Hello there. Hi.
We're gonna hold the ground. I think I'm gonna hold on the high ground.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving attackers incoming. Stop the pace.
Tracer coming high ground up here. I'm just not gonna let her.
Enemy target located.
Get around Zarya.
Ash is looking for high ground.
Pulling.
Meeting.
Careful with the Zarya, she's really high charge. Yeah, no. Nice. Burn bubble, we can kill her, no, focus Zarya, now we turn. Ash is one.
Damn it. Okay.
Time, we got res.
Back up. I'm resetting the high ground. We almost have fights there. I'll have fights soon.
Fuck.
Yeah, they took me out. Zarya's alone.
Yep.
Dude behind us. Nice pull, nice pull.
Me Orisa King,
Alright,
dude.
Flux.
I don't know what you're talking about.
True. I'm gonna engage with Flux.
No bubble on Zarya. No bubble on Prince. Yep. Nice.
On the Doom, on the Doom.
Pulling on Ana. Bad pull.
Sorry, I almost has grab.
Adjusting angle of
He's book reading.
Oh,
Zarya's off again. God, you're pathetic, dude.
she's gonna grab. Back up, back up.
I am.
He shattered. Ash and Mega.
Look for the grab, look for the... Nice.
Got it.
He's dead.
Yeah, I already used Heat, but I still knew it was coming. Told you I read them like a book.
Alright, there.
Ryan and Arana.
Okay, they use grab, they use shatter.
They're on Orisa now. Yeah, when they might mirror. No, he's on ball. Maybe just going down to play hog.
No fortify on Orisa. Pulling. No shield behind you, careful.
Here, can you push up here?
Back. Pulling.
Here.
Soldiers
I flex.
low.
I
Ball's
can't
right behind you.
too far.
Pulling.
Soldier out. I mean, he's getting pocketed.
Ball right behind you. Pulling.
Nice pull.
Good rock. Oh, fuck, keep going. Monkey on our back line. Ball on our back line.
Monkey.
Yep.
Here, I'll flex right here in a second.
Yes, daddy. Fucking yes, daddy.
That's big. Mercy's gonna res.
Nice.
Oh, we're gonna fucking... I'm hitting GM. Fuck this, dude.
What are you at right now?
38.
Nice.
That's without being able to play main tank.
Yeah.
select
Mr. Chew Who? I think they're gonna play ball again, so I'm just gonna go ball. I took the time out of my day to learn Zarya,
Your safety
Nice.
is my primary
so now I can play basically every tank except D.Va.
combat routine. Optimizing strategy.
Okay,
You
learning
got
Zarya and having a Zarya at a master's level is two different things.
I play her in Masters pretty well. Like, I say I didn't go on an alt to learn her. I've been playing her in Icon games.
Gotcha.
Admit it, Anna.
Let's see. 24 limbs, almost 10k damage, only 5 deaths.
Are you saying on Zarya total, or are you talking about... Okay.
On,
I
like,
thought you were talking about
percent.
this game. I was like, dude, I didn't even see you die. What trap.
I should have paid attention, my bad. I'm gonna go high ground.
Pulling.
No one. Will I get 2? Maybe. Get 2. Watch me get a 3-peat. 4. Oh my god.
Where's their other tank?
I kill. No, I have no idea.
Diva.
Throwing maybe. Yeah, I killed 5. I killed everybody except Diva because she was throwing. Damn, I'm hungry. I hate Thanksgiving food.
Why?
I just don't like it. Never been a big fan.
I don't like turkey, but I like the sides and everything.
Orisa Hog isn't that bad right now if they aren't playing double shield. You can get a lot of value out of Volt Hook.
Entering the temple of Anubis.
Top 500 swag.
Prepare to attack. Select
Where do you want to go?
Ew.
I'll just play off of them. See what they go.
Yep.
Because I can tell you right now, I already don't like this.
Probably should just stick with double shield.
You think so?
Probably.
your safety is my primary concern.
Focus up.
Focus attack commences in 30 seconds.
Okay, cool human Anna.
Executing combat routine. Optimizing strategy.
Tempus fugit.
Die Caesar.
I'm going out left door, not right, or not straight.
5, 4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Attack.
Oh, they have turtle.
Capture objective A.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Stay close to me and I will protect you. Enemy seen.
Alright, you shield first, go.
Yep.
Alright, we need to wait.
Wait,
I had to
they're
shield
right
it
at the
down.
shield.
Oh. Sorry, it's
Personal.
6, fucking echo, shit. The fucking stroke, give me a second. I need to heal up.
People
Sorry, my bad, just called it.
are, what was doing?
Oh. Oh, Zarya's fucking one. Zarya's
Yeah,
fucking one.
We win. We win these games. We're only down here.
Please fucking heal me. Fuck.
Zen, one.
Yep.
Why? What are you tiring? I'm unironically surprised there was literally anything alive for him to kill. If they're playing Rana,
Taking control of the
I could
objective.
just mirror.
Any resistance will be
No, it's fine. We're good right now.
This is what I mean, bro. This is what I mean.
Fair enough, actually.
Heroes never die.
Why are we popping that so early?
I don't know. I'm just up here in Vogue.
Helden sterben nicht.
I'm already one, dude. I'm backing up.
Where is it?
Dodge it.
I think they're gonna have grab.
Let's go left, go left, go left, go left, go left. And what's up, tank folks? Fuck me. Okay, I'm gonna open up with Bongo, yep. 3. Wait. No. Shatter. Mercy's low. Focus around, get the run, get the run, get the run, get the run with it. Oh. Shield's down though, he's not gonna hit it. Yep.
Jump.
Zarya.
Zen behind you.
Yep, I see him.
I'm on the echo.
Ball.
Echo. Zen.
Jesus, I'm fucking cracked. I'll take that kill. A good sheet.
We're good, bro.
Prepare your defenses.
What do you think the most off-meta hero in the game is?
At the moment?
Yeah. I feel like it's Winston or Bastion.
Bastion.
Maybe even... No, Sim's more meta than Bastion. Yeah. All of the supports are mega overpowered. All main tanks are horrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with still Bastion. Not including Bastion. Yeah, possibly Winston. But even then, Winston can work.
Win.
I've worked with it.
Jesus Christ. Every game that we have is going to be tank diff.
I'm fine with that.
Listen to your mother.
I don't think there's a fucking tank line in Masters that's half as good as us. Are they playing? They're playing Junk Para, double shield.
Pulling. No barriers for either of them.
They put me on high ground.
Pulling. Zen still stuck. Zen still stuck in choke. Zen still stuck in choke. Both supports are. I got booped.
I rock Para. Okay, they have Para. Problem.
With that Zen and choke, I can hardly peek right now. Okay, good. Pulling in 3, 2, 1. Careful, they have probably are close to barrage. I gotta be a shield up there.
Drop.
Yep.
Junk. Junk's low there. Where's the junk? Or Para?
I almost have bongo.
Oh, dude.
Pulling. Come here, bitch.
Junk one.
Come here, bitch.
Para dead.
Mercy's one. Ah, never mind. Good nano.
Para's gonna barrage next fight.
Make sure you're resetting. Shield's moving.
Yeah, we both take ults. I'm resetting. Oh. Where's the Zen? Zen behind us?
Jump's one. He missed flex.
Good jump. On the same move.
Zen's push that.
Where?
Up top left.
Okay, I'm coming. Alright, we can go take ult. Are they walking through?
Now they
Whenever
are.
they walk through, we're full flex.
Yep, wait.
Do it.
Wait, now. That's easy. Fuck. Oh, well, that doesn't do much. Charge one.
I can't see it.
Oh, fuck. Mid-air shots, dude. I'm fucking cracked.
Get in there.
Zen. Can you pull Zen?
Oh, I just used it. Back up. Pulling on Zen. Ah, good shield.
I'll
Resetting.
again soon. Yeah, just bungos they walk.
6 up, 6. Nice.
Cool. Zen's on the left. Alone.
Dumbass. They ain't touching.
GG.
Oh, fuck. Ah, Goldie lives again.
Stop queuing support, just play tank.
If I get support, I'm fine with playing support. I need to get that back up.
Ah, bro. I'm telling you, we win all day on if you just play tank.
We win all day if I play fucking Orisa.
No, you don't even have to play Orisa. I don't give a shit if you don't play Orisa.
No,
I just want to play actual...
I like playing Orisa, so.
Okay, then yeah, play Orisa, but we can play actual good comps if you're fucking on tank. God, I can't stand playing whenever I like my other tank locks fucking like Diva. Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Make it work.
No. Just play good tank lines and we win. So annoying.
I don't think Diva's that bad. She's not that good, but...
Oh, well, I don't think Diva's bad, but Diva's bad if your team's not coordinated.
Fair enough.
Like, me and Chu can run, like, Ryan Diva for fucking hours, but... You can't just play Ryan Diva and comp.
Fuck
It
yes.
won't work. I watched, for the first time in, like, years, I watched your Overwatch video, and, like, the most recent one that I made, the one about supports.
I don't watch him anymore.
The supports one that I made pretty recently is actually, like, a hella good video. I don't think it's, like, that useful for, like,
I don't know, dude. This is the same dude that thought
but,
fucking Sig was gonna be a main tank. Or Sig is a main tank.
When did he think that? Like,
When
whenever
he,
he came out?
Yeah, a little bit after he came out.
Oh yeah, I thought so too. I was like, he has a shield.
Chengdu, I think, just signed Gaga.
I also desperately wanted Sig to be a main tank because I wanted another main tank.
Yeah, they signed Gaga. He's a Winston
Who's
Roadhog
Gaga?
and a Wrecking Ball player. I don't know.
What the?
I've heard of him though.
That is weird.
Agreed.
They have the Echo from Junk, and we have the Doom/Soldier guy from not Junk, fucking Root. We have a pretty decent team.
Hope so. This bitch picks Mercy. Swear to God.
Honestly, if he plays like Anna, we could play like a Ryan comp since we have this,
Yeah.
or we could just go double shit.
Attack
We
commences
have Ash.
in 30 seconds.
Ooh.
Ooh, Ryan Orisa?
Sure.
Fuck you, am I playing Orisa? Damn it.
No, just go ahead and play. You can play keep stick with Sig if you want. Here, go ahead. You said you haven't played main tank anymore. I'll go for it.
Thank you. I played this shit like so damn long.
Capture objective A. Get in the saddle.
Sorry, Hawk. I got the on the right.
Go, I got bubble for you. Go, go, go.
Bubble, bubble. Everyone.
Hog's flanking.
You have bubble.
I'm trying to kill the hog.
Are there sports up? They are not.
No.
Hawk just link.
A temporary setback.
Drop shield, drop shield, drop shield. No bubbles, no bubbles, no bubbles. Slow down here, slow down here, no shield. Block bubble, or block hook. Push him, push him, push him.
Dude, you have double main support. Why am I never healed? How are you farming grass faster than we're farming coal?
I don't know.
What?
I have gold damage.
I mean, that's not surprising, but
Wiek żywi,
shit.
wiek ucis.
My ultimate's ready.
Just played up shit after results.
Yep.
You seemingly invade.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, make the long rotation for this.
No, just come on ground. I just want to avoid their poke for now as a thing. Okay, we can.
Go underneath, go underneath.
Yeah, unlock.
Sorry, I wanted to make sure we got that. Big. We just used 4 ults.
We're swapping off friends area anyway.
Yep.
Why did I get shit spawned? Why did we only lose one? Fuck off. Where is it?
Must ensure the payload's progress.
Your safety is my primary concern.
I know, for being a 149 hog, he's actually pretty dog shit. Nice, good rock. Fuck!
Rebooting.
I rock the Echo Ash. Maybe it's dead worlds. That shit we could have done. I killed two. Jesus Christ, our damage is minuscule.
Yeah, I don't have the damage now.
Yeah, it's me.
Bad shield.
Okay.
Nice. Dude, I'm fucking beaming that fucker, pulling.
Sorry.
Mercy.
I'll get on her.
Okay, what?
Fuck.
Go, turn on. Stick.
What? Sig.
Fucking bap, my bad.
Oh, that's big. Ball and cart. Low. Follow and cart. In the left room now.
Yep.
I find it. On cart.
Fuck. Big grab, and then we lost that.
Damn it, dude. I had a 4-minute plus. Still just
I am not ready to be deactivated.
No, because me and you were the only one trying to kill people that were in the air. Like, seriously, I'm pretty sure our Genji at this point is throwing. This is his third hero now.
Yeah, what Ash, what is my Genji? Okay, and we'll have Bongo.
Pull.
Ball behind us.
Oh, fuck!
Okay.
That was one. I thought I would survive up there, but
I could use some assistance.
Honestly, I'm surprised he died.
Remaining.
I might be able to kill
I
ball. No,
must
he got
rejoin
away.
my team. For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
Kobe. Had a good shield.
Sorry, alone on cart.
Oh my fuck, that was a good shield. Fuck. Nice.
He's dead.
Nice. Good flex. Good flex.
Echo on an Ash on the ground, both low. Ball, nice.
Barrier activated.
I'm taking care of him.
Lethal force authorized.
Ball,
Dude,
nice.
but seriously? Fourth character?
Yeah, they're balls. Mine.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Focus stick, focus stick, focus stick, fix stick, fix stick. Nice.
Ball slamming.
Pulling. Zarya's one.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Proctor.
Pulling.
Echo.
Fuck, Warrior's half.
I rocked Echo.
Pulling on Ash.
It's just supports.
Both supports are low. Yep. Nice stun.
Flux again. It's Bongo.
Nice.
Okay.
With time, with time.
I'm telling you, bro. We're fucking rolling.
Yeah, dude, you're farming Sigil on second for sure. Like, I hadn't used one bongo by the time he used two ults. Or close to two ults at least.
Select your hero.
I'm telling you, my tank getting better. Main
Yeah?
tank's still better, but
Gives you flexibility.
last season being fucking stuck in diamond because I couldn't play it, kind of like got it through my head.
Yeah.
Last season I was 10 and 23 on Roadhog.
Jeez.
Your safety.
That was hell.
Evaluate
Most of that was like in the like
Trace and
175
don't know the side effects of
hog
using
meta.
the chronal accelerator. Considering the alternative.
Because I just fucking couldn't do it.
A lovely day for field research.
Please move behind the barrier.
Bro, the fusion skin for Arista is actually pretty damn clean.
Mhm. Do I have the home or away skin on?
Home.
Okay. Usually I have the away skin. I like the away skin a little bit better. Pulling.
Six. I wish we had CC. Ash. Taking high ground one. Sorry. Okay, back up.
Yeah, but we're dead. Yeah, the DPS are kind of hard carrying at this point.
I think our DPS are just kind of hard throwing.
Our Tracer isn't. Our Soldier, I'd agree with.
I'm meaning more so the hero selection. If our soldiers just goes McCree again, we're fine. We just need to CC the ball so he comes in. Or play back break, like either or.
Signal shield in one. Alright, I'm gonna bongo here. Big. Look at that bongo. That crisp fucking bongo, dude. Ooh. Good, we didn't use that many ults either. Ball's going left side. Ball's behind you, no momentum. Back.
Nice goal.
Pulling. Focus bongo. Nice.
I have another bongo.
Eat shit, bitch.
Bongo. I have another
Wrecked.
flux.
Okay, yeah, we have 4 times.
Damn it. Our Tracer might be able to kill. Tank carry, dude. I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah, we have our ult again after 2 fights. Pulling on Sig. Sig 1, no shield. I'm going in little room.
Oh, he's soldier behind.
Good stick, holy fuck, dude.
Here, I'm split from y'all. Soldier somewhere behind us. That was a horrible flux.
Kinda.
I missed.
The Zen's kinda throwing with how far back he's playing.
Mercy's battling.
No rock, no eat. Sig. Zen's playing on left, Zen's dead. Echo's dead.
Dude, I just rocked the Valkyrie Mercy out of the air.
Nice.
Maybe the coolest thing I've ever done.
They switched to Orisa.
Yeah, bro. We're spawn camping him.
Careful, don't push too far. Start backing.
Yep.
Pulling.
Talk to monkey.
Dumbass.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to do shit. Horrible bubble. Burn monkey, burn monkey. Oh, that's a big window.
I'm gonna comment on my pull, dude. What the fuck?
He missed.
I'm dead. Yep.
That is a fucking huge flux.
Good flux.
That one.
Okay, pop fortified. Don't register it though, that's cool.
Oh, tank diff. Message the 149 guy tank that does this. I'm telling you, I don't understand how some people are GM. Like, it's actually confusing to me.
I can understand, like, if their monkey just doesn't want to play fucking, Orisa, I get that, yeah.
But, no, that's not even, it's not even just this guy.
Creator backline.
Like, you know Big Ben? Big
Yeah.
Ben's GM.
Is he really?
Like, how?
I mean, his off tank
Horrible.
is, no, he's not. His off tank is actually pretty good.
My off tank's better than his.
Possibly.
Q's definitely.
I'm just saying, like, from what I saw in the scrim, he was kind of hard carrying Wildfire.
Oh, Lord, this guy almost took me down. But yeah, well, we also had Nayeem on main tank.
Even if...
I'm not saying that, I'm just saying, like, the Nayeem wasn't, like, getting rolled on main tank. On
Dude,
Ryan,
their DPS have quit.
I would too. Thank them. They're literally so much better than our DPS. Like, literally so much better. And they're still getting, like, rolled.
Monkey. Bongo window.
I think it's probably me or you.
No, it's the Tracer. Triple. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, this was big.
Oh yeah. Hi. Hi. Very nice, very nice. Who do you want me to message?
Oh, yeah, the 140.
Which one was
guy.
that?
Aizondo.
Oh shit, I've been streaming this whole time.
Rolled it.